Did you think you could stay away from me? I have a record now because of you. I hope you don't think there's any chance I would just give up our daughter to a simple housewife. Ha!
I've already started filing for divorce. I have nothing else to discuss with you. I've already found a job and I can afford to send Lena to college.
Don't think everything is going to be so easy. How big do you think the gap is between my lifetime earnings and yours?
What exactly is it that you want to say? Do me a favor and just get out of our lives already.
You lived with me. You saw what kind of lifestyle a big company like mine can provide. I don't think either of you will be able to stand the simple life that you can muster.
You mean the lifestyle where you barely gave us any money to live on while you caroused around town with your squeeze? There was absolutely nothing luxurious about the life that we lived with you. We had to deal with your abuse every day when you got home. Throwing food, throwing Lena's textbooks. Outside the house, you pretended to be a model husband who spent quality time with his family. But inside the house, you treated us like garbage.
I mean, you are garbage. Ha! One useless, good-for-nothing woman and the garbage that she begat. You couldn't even give me a son, just another woman. Destined to be as useless as her mother. And yet, instead of tossing you out like the garbage you are, I kept you around. And now you're trying to run away from me? If I had known this garbage was going to run off, I would have never bothered to pick it up in the first place. Everything would have been fine if you just listened to me. But you had to go and backtalk.
Well, what do you expect? I have zero use for a husband who cheats, provides no money, and just makes our lives difficult. And give the alpha male chauvinist language a rest, why don't you?
Get this through your head. Women are only good into their mid-20s. A dried-up old tart like you is zero value to anyone. That's why I got myself a young piece. She's the complete opposite of you.
Great, then go live with her.
And unlike you, she's got a brain in her pretty little head. She doesn't make me angry. Anyway, we'll be plenty happy never hearing from you anymore. But don't think this means that I'm gonna forgive you for running off on me. Ah, I've got it. If you ever want to see a penny of child support, you better come over here and beg me for it. Right on the doorstep in front of everyone.
There's no need. I don't need so much as a penny from you. So just leave us alone from now on. Goodbye. All done. I'm on my way home now. Okay. I'll get dinner started. Thanks, hon. I appreciate how much you've been helping me out recently, even after you started working. What's this all of a sudden? Of course I'm helping out. You're always working so hard too. It's the least I can do. But you're in college now and... What? I've been wondering if you might have a boyfriend or something. Is that what you've been worrying about? I'm not dating anyone right now, so rest easy. And even if I did, I would only date someone who understood that my mother takes priority. I'll always be on your side. I promise that will never change. Oh, Lena. That does it. I'm picking up some ice cream on my way home. Yes! All right then, drive safe. Hold on a second. Oh my god. What's wrong? What should I do? Mom, hold on! Whatever you do, don't come home yet. He's in front of the house. Huh? By he, do you mean... Yeah, it's Dad. He's slamming on the front door right now. He's doing what? Lena, are you okay? He's not in the house, right? The door's locked, so I'm okay for now. The curtains are closed too, so he can't see me. I don't think he can force his way in or anything, but I think it's best that you don't come home right now. I'll let you know as soon as he leaves. Just find somewhere to go until then. No way! There's no way I'm just going to leave you there with him! There's no telling what that man will do when he loses his temper. If he sees you, he's just going to get madder. You understand that, don't you? Right now, he's standing in front of the house yelling for you to come out. There's no way you should come home right now. Got it? Please! I'm calling the police. If I call them before anything happens, he can't get too out of hand. I don't think it's going to make any difference. Do you remember what the police said when we called them before? They said it was just a simple lover spat. It pisses me off even now, just thinking about it. That cop was just an old man with outdated thinking like your father. Of course, it still makes me angry when I think about it too, but things must have changed since back then. At the very least, calling the cops isn't going to hurt any. I'd much rather call them than risk anything happening to you. Okay, I got it. Hold on a second. Someone is talking to him now. What's happening? Who is it? What's going on? I guess some guy from the neighborhood is talking to him right now. It sounds like his name is Shane or something. The Shane guy is warning him to cut it out, from what I can hear. Really? Shane? I wonder if he'll be okay. Your dad is in one of his moods, isn't he? It's going to be bad if anything happens. Please call the police right away. But it seems like everything's okay. He even apologized to the Shane guy. What? Well, all the neighbors and his co-workers always took him for a nice guy. Maybe he doesn't even want to look bad even in front of our new neighbors? That's true. I guess he wouldn't want to keep shouting if it was going to draw attention to him. Maybe Shane is an acquaintance of his? Whoa! He's down on his knees now! Who the heck is this Shane guy? Do you think I should go out there? No, stay inside. It's still dangerous. Just hold on. I'll be there in just a minute. I'll see what's going on.
I had no idea that you were acquainted with Mr. Morales. He's the old president of my company. I guess it really is a small world.
What's the deal? Coming to the house and messaging me out of the blue?
You and I have quite a history, you know. I've thought about things very carefully.
I thought we agreed that you would stay away from us and that we would be history. We have no connection anymore.
Don't say that. I came over to try and fix things and re-establish our family ties.
Did you hit your head or something? You think we want to re-establish ties with you? You? Who treated us like garbage and cheated on me? Not in this life or the next.
Well, about that. Do you think we could just let bygones be bygones? I was young. I'm a totally different person now. I know I really made life difficult for you guys.
Do you know how long I've spent looking at your nice guy facade? Let me guess. You're apologizing right now because your old president happened to walk by and see you last night. You never came over to apologize or anything. The best thing for me and Lena is if neither of us ever have anything to do with you again.
I get it. I don't want to cause any more trouble for you guys. But I was hoping. Do you think you could tell Mr. Morales that you've forgiven me? If he hears it from you, I think he would definitely believe it. I don't have any way to get in contact with him myself.
You made your bed, and now you need to lie in it. Trying to barge into my house after however many years. Screaming my name and bothering all of the neighbors. Shane heard you screaming and rushed over to help us out. On top of that, you're a total stranger to me as far as I'm concerned. You should just be glad that the police don't get involved.
Yeah, but there's a real chance that I might get fired the way things stand now. After all the work that I've done to get into this company and climb the ladder. You understand, right? I can't let all of that work go to waste.
Nothing to do with me. Don't come to me looking for help. This is completely your fault. And for that matter, I heard that you told the people at your company that the reason we got divorced is because I cheated? When actually you were the one cheating and making life hell for us.
Well, I have to maintain a certain image at work, you know.
I'm guessing that that woman finally ran off on you, and you came over here to try and force yourself back into our lives. If she really was smarter than me, she would have gotten away before making the mistake of marrying you.
Of course not. The truth is that I felt a lot of pity for you and Lena, and I came over to see if I could do anything to help you guys.
Is that right? Nah, we're good. We don't need pity or anything else from a guy like you. So, no, I don't think I'll be lying to Shane for you. Besides, I told him the real reason that we got divorced ages ago. It's a little late for you to start apologizing now.
What? We were together for over 15 years. Don't you think you could do even just a small favor for your ex-husband? I'm just asking for a little support.
I can never forget what you did to us, not even for a second. And I can't forgive you. I had no idea Shane was your old president. He volunteers to help single-parent families like ours now, you know. He's even renting his house to us at a special discounted rent. Anyway, there's no way I could lie to him after all that he's done for me.
Come on! My whole life is on the line here.
Your life has got nothing to do with me. And besides, my and Lena's lives are on the line as well. And I have to prioritize that over you. If I give in here, it'll be just like before, when you have me jumping at your every whim.
Jumping at my every whim? You know, the most important job for a woman is respecting the opinion of men.
Oh God, are you still on about that? Do you think you could say something like that in front of your coworkers? Or in front of Shane? There's no way. All the stuff going through your head is stuff you would never actually say in front of people. Don't you realize how dumb that is?
There are some things that go without saying. And women like you, the only reason you exist at all is for men like me. So you get your act together right this instant and do what I say, woman.
Actually, I seem to be getting along just great without you. You're nothing to me anymore. So don't contact me again. Goodbye forever.
Hold on a second. You're really going to treat me like that after I've come asking for your help? Man, you really are dumb. You really think your life would be better without me?
Are you still talking? Do you really think you're in a position of power here? We don't need you at all. You might have treated us like trash, but the biggest trash in our lives the whole time was you. That's why we threw you away. So why don't you get your act together? And acknowledge that it's you who is nothing but trash. Soon after that, Tad, my ex, was demoted and transferred out into the boonies, far away from us. As his old president, Shane could have got him fired. But there was really no telling what he might have done to us if that happened. So, taking that into account, Shane figured that it would be better just to use the transfer as a way to get him away from us. As part of the transfer, he was also demoted from a manager position back down to regular staff. There is no telling how well a guy as arrogant as he is can put up with that kind of situation. But I really doubt he could quit and risk the status of working at a big famous company. I expect he'll plaster a fake smile on his face and just take it. Apparently, Shane also grew up in a single-parent home. So, after he retired, he wanted to support other single mothers. Every day, I count my blessings. Having someone like that living in my neighborhood, and even willing to go so far as to rent me my house at a discount. If it weren't for him, I'm sure my ex-husband would have done something to me and Lena. Of course, we would have called the police. But the police only take care of things after something has already happened. Not only that, but even if they were to arrest him, it's not like he would go to jail after just one time. My biggest fear is that I would end up losing everything. With that in mind, I really think the current situation is really the best way forward. In other news, it seems that Tad's girlfriend really did run off on him and ended up getting married to some young elite. It seems I was right on the money in guessing that's why he showed up at the house. I think any woman would have to run away from him in the end. He couldn't find anyone else willing to put up with him, so he came knocking at my door. It makes me angry to think that he actually thought I would get back together with him. But things are finally actually finished now. As long as he is working at his current company, he won't come back here again. So from here on out, Lena and I can get back to the lives we've built. As trash as my ex is, he at least did one thing that I can be thankful for. Giving me Lena. She is the most valuable thing in the world to me.
Mom, sorry I'm late. The bakery at the grocery store didn't have the muffins you wanted, so I had to go all the way to the other farther one. I'm on my way home now, so I'll be there in a little bit.
Oh, those muffins. I don't need them for tonight anymore.
Huh?
Oh, and Allison, I need you to be outside tonight.
Outside? You mean you want me to sleep outside again tonight?
Well, we have no choice. Pookie messaged me out of the blue and said he wanted to see me tonight. If you're here, you're just gonna be in the way. So you're sleeping outside tonight, like usual when he comes over.
Okay, what about dinner?
Don't worry about it. If you miss a day here and there, it's no big deal. Oh, and I'm gonna eat those muffins tomorrow, so make sure you don't touch them tonight. If you eat any of them, you'll be sorry. I swear if there's even a single bite out of one.
I understand.
You made sure all your things are hidden in the closet, right?
Oh, I think I might have left my homework out.
What? I told you to make sure all your stuff stays hidden at all times. You know Pookie can come over at any time.
I'm sorry. Starting tomorrow, I'll make sure I'm more careful about it.
Honestly, girl, you can't remember anything you're told, can you? Do you understand how important this is to us? If Pookie leaves me, we won't be able to keep on living. He's supporting me only because I'm such a beautiful woman, and men will do anything for a prize catch like me. That's why he's giving me money every month for food and rent and other stuff.
I know.
If he knew I had a daughter like you, he'd dump me in an instant and we'd be out on the street. That's why you have to make sure there's not a trace of you left around the house. I told you before, didn't I? Say it. Tell me what I told you.
I'm nothing but air. I'll never get in the way of you and your boyfriend. I'm a useless child that you don't need.
That's right. And if you understand, then make sure you don't come back here until Pookie has left for work tomorrow morning.
Okay. Grandma, is it okay if I go to your house now?
It's the middle of the night. What's going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't take it anymore. I don't want to bother you. I'm sorry.
You can't take it anymore? What do you mean? Are you talking about your mother? Allison, you're not bothering me. Where are you right now?
I'm in the parking lot beside our apartment building.
The parking lot? At this time of night in this cold? Where's your mother?
Mom? Mom's in the apartment with her boyfriend.
Huh?
Grandma, please help me. Every time her boyfriend comes over, she kicks me out of the house. I didn't want to bother you, but I just can't take it anymore. Honestly, I've reached my limit. Every day it's something with her I hate it. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only one who hates their life. I'm sorry for bothering you. I really am. It's the only thing I seem to do, just bother people. I'm sorry.
Allison, what do you think a grandmother is? We're family. If you need help, you're definitely not bothering me. That's what family is here for.
But I wonder if it's okay.
Of course it's okay. Family is supposed to be there to help you when you're in need. In fact, I should be the one thanking you. Thank you for turning to me in your time of need.
No, thank you. I really mean it.
Let's talk about everything when you're safe and sound. As for now, we're heading over to get you.
Huh? No, don't worry. I said I would go over to your place.
Don't be ridiculous. Your grandpa and I are already on our way over there.
What? Already?
Don't wait outside either. Wait for us inside the building where it's warmer, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Grandma.
Allison, everything's going to be fine. You just leave your mother to me. I'll deal with her. What do you want calling me at this hour? Stop bothering me! What do you mean, what do I want? Answer your phone when I call you. I can't. I'm busy right now. Busy? You made your daughter sleep outside when your boyfriend's over for the night. What part of that makes you busy? Huh? What are you talking about? Allison. She messaged me asking me for help. Oh, is that so? Well, I'm sorry she's causing you so much trouble. Just ignore her. That's what I do. She'll be fine on her own. How dare you say that? She's not going to be fine on her own. What the heck is going on in your head? That girl is still just a child. She's only 15 years old. Don't worry, I said it's okay. That means none of this has anything to do with you. Nothing to do with me. Look, it's not like we've even spoken to each other in the past few years. That's because every time you come over to my place, or I call you on the phone, you start begging me for money. At first, we thought it must have been because things were really tough for you. That's why we gave you money the first couple times. But all you did with that money was buy new clothes, new shoes, and new bags for yourself. And all of them were brand items, too. That's why we stopped giving you money, and we got sick of having to turn you down all the time. That's why we just stopped answering the phone when you called, and we stopped going to your place. You're the reason we haven't been keeping in touch. Oh, God, and nothing has changed these past few years. You're as annoying as ever. So, let me guess, is Allison with you now? Yes, we're taking care of her now. She's going to be living with us from now on. Huh? Really? Is that okay? Oh, I'm so happy you've made my day. This is the best news ever. You're her mother. Don't you feel any responsibility for her? No. Recently, she's been doing nothing but getting in my way. If you want to take her away, it'll help me out so much. She's completely useless to me anyway. There's no reason to have her around the house. Are you seriously going to take her? I hope you're not kidding about this. You think she's useless? Are you out of your mind? Huh? How do you think she was able to contact us today? She texted my cell phone. I know you've never given her my cell phone number. So? That girl. She can remember anything and everything. She remembers the names and faces of everyone she meets. What? She has an amazing memory. Even her teachers have said that. She's never once scored less than 90% on a test. And you know it's not because she's home studying all the time, because you're always kicking her out. Actually, you probably wouldn't know. I doubt you've ever gone to a parent-teacher night. That girl has an amazing talent. She's a genius. It's really nothing special. Anyone can remember things if they really try. Anyway, I really don't care one way or the other. If Pookie and I can live together without her, that's all I care about. Oh yeah, about that Pookie of yours. His real name is Mark Alvarez, isn't it? What? How do you know that? Allison saw his phone number show up on your cell phone once when it displayed an incoming call. When you answered the phone, she knew it was your Pookie. She remembered that number this whole time. So we just did a reverse lookup on it. Oh, and your Pookie just received a call, didn't he? Huh? I don't know. He's in a different room right now. He's talking on the phone right now. He's talking to Allison right now. What? What's going on? Up till now, you've been saying that you can't live without him. You've said it so that Allison actually started believing you. So what? Well, I told Allison the truth. And I told her since she's going to be living with us from now on, she doesn't have to hold back anymore. I told her to do whatever she wants, so she immediately contacted Mark. You didn't hear him talking on the phone in the other room? Allison was so elegant and polite talking to him on the phone. She carefully explained everything to him. I'm so proud of her. She's matured so much. What do you mean? I mean she told Mark everything. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, why don't you just ask Mark? He's in your bedroom right now, isn't he? Allison, where are you? Get your butt back here right now.
No, Grandma and Grandpa are making some delicious food right now with muffins for dessert.
I don't care. Do you have any idea what you did to me? You destroyed my life tonight. Get back here right now.
Why?
What?
I'm living with Grandma and Grandpa now. I'm their child now. I'm not living with you ever again, so I'm never going back to that place.
You can't say no to me. Did you forget who gave birth to you? You're mine.
I never asked you to give birth to me. And with how you've been treating me, I wish you never had. I've been wishing that for a long time now. But I'm here anyway. But I'm not going to live with you. I'm living my own life from now on, and I don't want you in it.
How dare you go against your own mother?
You've never loved me anyway. Daddy was the only one who ever did anything for me, and he was the only one who ever played with me. But he died, and now I can never see him again. I hated living with you. It was terrible without Dad around. That's why I'm never going back there. Goodbye.
Do you think I'm gonna let you get away with this? And what about all your stuff, huh? It's all still at the apartment. If you don't come back for it, I'm gonna burn it all. That includes the sweater Daddy bought you before he died. The one that means so much to you.
Don't worry about it. Your boyfriend is bringing me everything that I wanted from that house.
What?
He had no idea you had a child. He was so upset when he found out. He couldn't stop apologizing to me for what you did while he was around. I told him not to worry about it as long as he brings me all my stuff. He said that'd be no problem because he has a pickup truck. Not that I have much stuff anyway. I told him all about the closet you made me keep my stuff hidden away in. Oh, I just heard he kicked you out of the apartment anyway, didn't he? Oh, I think you can go back into the apartment now. Your boyfriend's not there. He just messaged me and said he's on his way here with all my stuff in his truck.
What? I'm gonna go check. I can't believe this. You're right. All your stuff is gone. He took everything of yours, not just the stuff in the closet. And your bags and your coats. We were the same size. How did he know they were yours? Even the money I had just withdrawn to pay this month's rent is gone too. What am I supposed to do? This is all your fault. Because of you, we won't be able to live anymore.
No, just you. I mean, the person who won't be able to live, it's just you.
Huh?
And it's because you've always relied on other people to give you money. I always thought you should have gotten a job and tried to support yourself. Now you can finally try it. Isn't that great?
Allison! I have just one thing I want you to do for me. Please, just one thing. Talk to Pookie for me. Ask him to get back together with me. Please, he'll listen to you. If you do that for me, then I'll forgive you. Then you and I can get back together too. That way we won't have to work and we can keep living together. How about that? What do you say? That sounds nice, doesn't it?
No, I want to start working as soon as I can. I don't ever want to end up like you.
How dare you say that about me? I'll never forgive you for this. How can you be the only one coming out of this smelling like roses? I'm gonna go into your grandpa's company while he's working and make a huge scene. I'll make him regret taking your side in this.
I doubt that's possible, Mom. Do you even remember where Grandpa works? Oh my God, Grandma just finished making me a huge dinner. It smells so good. I'm gonna block you now. Have fun with your new life. Goodbye.
Allison, wait. Please, don't leave me. You're all I have left.
Don't worry, you'll be fine, remember? You're such a beautiful woman that men will do anything for a prize catch like you. A 43-year-old woman. After that, I lived with my grandma and grandpa at their house. Life there was better than anything I could have ever imagined. Every night I had a warm, soft bed to sleep in, and my meals were hot, fresh, and absolutely delicious. If my mother wasn't the way she was, we probably could have lived like this in a nice apartment the whole time. It's really quite a shame when you think about it. From the rumors I heard, Mark broke up with my mother and therefore she lost her only source of income. I heard she's working as a day laborer now, doing any odd job or temp position she can find. Apparently when she's not working, she's out hitting on any guy she can find. I guess she hasn't figured out she's not the beautiful young woman she thinks she is. I don't really care. At this point, I don't love my mom, but I also don't hate her either. I have no feelings for her whatsoever. So whatever she does from now on or whatever happens to her, I really don't care. It was because things were so tough living with her that my grandparents came to my rescue. I can't wait until I start working and I'm able to pay them back somehow for everything they've done for me.